Hi guys, welcome back to Underwater Astrology for the week of April 28th to May 5th, 2024. The sun is in 8 degrees Taurus, moving just about 7 degrees. This week, it's very exciting. Mercury's out of retrograde, but it's still in shadow for pretty much April 25th. So Mercury, and then so April 25th to May 2nd is the first week, and then May 2nd to May 9th. Yeah, right. So Mercury is technically in shadow till May 9th, and Venus is here starting at its critical degree in Aries and then eventually gets into Taurus. Mars is in its critical degrees in Pisces this week and then it enters Aries. Jupiter is just about entering like a much deeper degree in Taurus. So maybe our goals will be a lot more different from this. And Saturn is actually moving a degree into 17 degrees, and Uranus stays the same, 22 degrees. Neptune moves a degree. So this is the first week, everyone. This is the first week Neptune is moving into 29 degrees Pisces. And this is what I was actually very careful of this week. So we have Jupiter moving 2 degrees from 23 to 25. So Taurus 25, we'll read the Sabian symbol. Basically, we're moving towards the energy of living in peace, the need for maintenance. And it's actually pretty interesting because we're starting off in the degree of intention. So this week it's all about intention. Maybe you're seeing people's intention shift, a strong intention shift, and we'll go through the signs. But by the end of the week, it's because we want to live in peace. So this is a very transformational time. Neptune is moving from 28, so it's, all about this intention of the Sabian symbol talks about Mother Nature's gifts, the full moon, natural sprites, gardens, cycles, the effects of the moon, peak experiences. So this is maybe even a height for some people, just a height energetically. But by the end of the week, we'll be in Neptune in 29 degrees, which is a critical degree, which is all about considering many facets of a situation: optics, sight, telescopes, microscopes, auras, copying ideas. So I do feel that this week it's like coming from this painting. Like, think of a painting, right? And think of like the colors of like brown, red you see when people are first starting to do a sketch. And then by the end of the painting, it's fully developed. There are more colors and things are more realized. This is the advancement of astrology. This is the advancement of specificity. So this is the advancement of intention. What did you intend around this time? Are you sticking to intention? So that's very important. For Aries rising, this week it's really realizing that the sun is in your second house. So you're really about valuing yourself. And Pisces here is going to ask you to be like really specific about what's on your subconscious mind. Are you just kind of floating from topic to topic? And then by the end of the week, you're going to be like, wait, this is actually my life purpose. Maybe some of you are thinking of starting an online company, or maybe some of you are thinking of writing new music or something creative, and by the end of the week you're like, wait, this is not random. This is actually my purpose. For Taurus rising, this week is really about understanding that you want to be seen in your light, but you're changing so much and you're getting really specific, and people are like, "What? That's so specific," but you're really making money off of it. And it's so beautiful because you have Neptune and Pisces in your 11th house. And that's really telling me that you guys are really about not only understanding that Pluto is transiting your 10th house, all about career, maybe you have heightened success, enlightening success this week, but it's also about understanding that maybe God is trying to say that in life, you have to get more specific about who you want to be around and your success. Okay, Taurus rising, you guys are getting more successful. But maybe there's something else like maybe there's another aspect. Okay, the success is guaranteed. So now it's like, oh, maybe I want to surround myself with other people who value this success. For Gemini rising this week, it's really about understanding that the sun is in Taurus, transiting your 12th house. So you guys are going through some kind of subconscious upheaval that you have to work through that's very specific. That's very specific, right? But you guys end up like working through stuff through valuing your time. Gemini rising. So like maybe you're feeling like you don't have any time for yourself or you're not focused on the right thing, but then you create time for yourself and then things start really looking up at the end of the week. And it's so interesting because I was like, oh yeah, like we also have the South Node in your 5th house telling me that you guys are working through rebalancing and seeing another aspect of your inner child in your love life, which is so important. For Cancer rising this week, it's really about understanding that Sun is in the Taurus transiting your 11th house. And it really is about having enough time to surround yourself with people who are valuing who you are. Like, are you around people who are adapting to who you are becoming? Because you're changing and the opinions of others do matter this week. And I do think it's important to focus in after as well on your belief system. And therefore you can tether your emotions with South Node Libra. Am I being over dramatic? Or is this something I knew about my family or about my soul tribe? And with Pluto and Aquarius in the 8th house, it's telling me that you're fated to be enlightened by something somebody else does for you this week. Or you're enlightened by an aspect of a way you can make money. There is something enlightening this week that grips you, Cancer rising. For Leo rising this week, Sun is in Taurus transiting your 10th house. And for Leo rising, it's really important to understand that you guys are excelling in your career. It's to an enlightening degree. But you have to be careful that you are understanding that Neptune is in Pisces and it's in your 8th house, telling me that you guys are going to have to go through some kind of personal transformation this week to really see something through. Maybe there's something that you're merging with that you don't want to merge with anymore. You don't feel happy about it. South Node and Libra in your 3rd house, maybe it's something to do with your psyche, siblings, short distance travel. You want to change something up. And with Pluto and Aquarius here in the 7th house. Also, Pluto goes retrograde this week, May 2nd. So Pluto is retrograding. Pluto is in retrograde. Enters retrograde zone. Pluto Pluto stations retrograde May 2nd at 1:47 p.m. Eastern Time in 2 degrees Aquarius. So for Leo rising, it could be this energy of, oh, like I want to revisit an aspect of a relationship. Maybe you want to tighten something about your partnerships. There's something that's too loose and we went too fast and we were trying to excel at all these career things because Jupiter and Uranus was in our 10th house. Therefore, we couldn't really find the hope and strategy to really rework our ideas with our partnerships. And this could be business partnerships. For Virgo rising this week, it really is about understanding that Sun is in Taurus in your 9th house. It is about your belief system. And it really is about understanding that you guys are going through some kind of amazing new journey with your belief system. You need to create more time for yourself. Virgo rising. You need to create more time. When you have more time for yourself, things will be easier. And it's really important to create more time for yourself here, Virgo rising. Neptune is in Pisces in your 7th house, telling me that you guys are coming to focus in on a relationship that maybe happened in the past. With Neptune, it could be something. Well, Neptune's direct, so it could be this element of elusive quality in a relationship that you want to tighten. And honestly, what I feel with Virgo rising is that you come into some definitive clarity about a relationship. And Pluto's in Aquarius in 6th house. And that's telling me that you guys are working through some enlightening aspect of your job. But the fate is that you have to value yourself within. If you don't value yourself within, everything will just be this construct, deconstruct to the point of like so many rebirths that you're not really understanding the smaller elements. Because remember, Virgo rules the 6th house. So when you understand the smaller details, things get easier. For Libra rising this week, it's really about understanding Sun is in Taurus transiting your 8th house. And it really woke me up to remind you guys that it really is about creating more space to save money this week. Is everything clumping up together so much so that you're merging with other people's bank accounts and feeling this energy? And at some point, the fate is with Pluto and Aquarius stationing retrograde May 2nd is that you just may see the lighter side of this aspect and realize it's really about being seen in a certain light. Maybe you just want to be seen in a certain light. Maybe it's not necessarily about this whole voyage of merging with everything. It could be exhausting, but you learn something. And that's the prize this week, is that you learn a valuable lesson. You learn something about the journey, the story, who you're becoming, and you become less critical. And that's what's so exciting this week for you, Libra rising. For Scorpio rising this week, it's really about understanding that Sun is in Taurus, transiting your 7th house. So it's really about understanding that you guys are gonna be broad about relationships, and then all of a sudden you're gonna find time to like understand an aspect of a relationship, and you might even obsess over it. I wouldn't say the word obsessed. You might be very occupied this week with partnerships. Oh, is this really happening the way it's happening? With the fate, Pluto is in Aquarius in your fourth house, transiting your fourth house, telling me it's stationing direct May 2nd, meaning that you could all of a sudden feel this need to, and then South Node Libra in the 12th house, feel this need to look at your family dynamic. You may be fated to look at your family dynamic and work through your subconscious of, are we lacking in harmony? Is there harmony with my subconscious mind and what you're subconsciously thinking? And with Neptune in the fifth, it really is about what does bring you that flow state in your love life and sticking to that. Or it could be inner child healing, or your art practice, or your partner, your love relationship. For Sagittarius rising this week, it's about really understanding that Sun is in Taurus, transiting your sixth house. Sun is in Taurus, transiting your sixth house. Telling me that you guys are going to need to create more time for your routine, or focus on small details if you have time to focus on